This week we're looking at kindness and compassion, which is actually another health hack as well. And it more so looks at how kindness affects us when we offer it out and when we offer it to ourselves. So it's one of those things that's your innate nature. I mean, it's naturally we're meant, we're kind beings. It's not like that is something we're not, but at the same time, some people find it easier and other people, it doesn't come as natural. So as we look at that today, we look at how kindness is linked to overall well-being and happiness. And research shows that one single day spent on just kind acts actually has the power to increase happiness and longevity of well-being versus doing one kind act every single day. So it shows that if you bulk them in one day, like every Friday you're gonna do like 4 kind things, you have the ability to actually feel more happiness in that week. Oddly enough, I thought it would have been every day. And then it also shows that just simply thinking about the kind things that you've done, be it for self, be it for others, especially has the power to boost your happiness and your feeling of well-being and your hormonal health as well as your cellular health. So that's really interesting information. In yoga, we look at kindness and compassion in a term that's named ahimsa. And ahimsa is non-harming. That's what it means. So it's non-harming to self in the way you think, in the way you speak to yourself, in the way that you take care of your body, but it's also non-harming out to other people. And it does go a lot into how you're eating more consciously. So that's also part of ahimsa. So we're going to look at that today and begin to lay down. So if you have an essential oil, I've got tea tree here this evening. I think I like that one for waking up. You can just roll it on or place a few drops in your palms or on your inner wrist creases. Rub that into your skin. And then take a few deep breaths. A couple more. And then you'll start to find your way down onto your back. So if you brought a rolled up towel, now's a good time to place that rolled up towel just at the top of your mat here so that you can lay over it. And if you're like me and you have a few blocks, then you could take your blocks, place one here, and the other just down, creating a T shape. And then you could come to lay with your shoulder blades right on top of that first block. And then the base of your skull beneath that other one. Now if you're on the towel, make sure your head is supported, but you're still opening up through this part of your body. Rest your arms by your side, close your eyes, and just start to take a deep breath in through your nose, and let it out through your mouth, arriving. Now focus on the breath. So as you laser focus on the breath, let's have a 360 breath here. So you're going to stay laying down. I'm going to come up to sit. Stay laying down. And for that 360 breath, it can be helpful to place your hands over your rib cage, with your thumbs bracing to the back of your body. And as you inhale and expand in all directions, sending that breath to the side ribs and the lower back. And as you exhale, you want to press and close the breath out as you scoop the breath back to your center and then let it roll up and out. On your inhale through your nose, drop the breath all the way down to the lower belly and beyond, and then let it wrap around your side waist and hug your low back. And on your exhale, collect it from your back body and sweep it up and out, so that the breathing is always both a front and a back body experience, incorporating the breath into all your organs. As you breathe down, soften and let that breath wrap around to reach the back body. And on that exhale, as if to collect around you and then gather in and up, press the breath out. If you're comfortable to start your belly bonfire breath, then as you inhale, breathe down and drop the breath to the pelvis and beyond as you wrap to your low back. So it's still the 360 breath. As you exhale, collect up, squeeze up the pelvic floor, hug the belly in and up, and let the breath start to reach and rise even higher up by the chest. And just for a moment, with your eyes soft and closed and the consistency of your breath flowing, take a moment to just think of anything kind that you perform for someone else. It could be as simple as doing something for someone in your house, to helping somebody outside, or to calling up somebody that you felt needed your support, or to being present with someone from work. Whatever it is, I just want you to think of anything that you may have done recently that was a really kind thing to do. And now start to think if there's any other kind act that you performed, even if it wasn't today or this week, but just something that sticks out over the last few months that perhaps you did for someone else, be it a stranger, be it a friend, be it a family member. And now begin to circle that back to yourself and think of a kind thing that you've done for yourself recently. Could be self-care related, or it could be just taking more silence time, a bath, even just being here, right? That's a real kind thing you've done for yourself. So think of 1 to 2 things that you focused on being more compassionate, being more loving and generous towards yourself. Then begin to float your breath consciously down on your inhale, all the way to the base of your pelvis. And as you exhale, wrap that breath from your back body, scoop it up through the pelvic floor, lift it up through the belly and higher, and press it out. And on your inhale, soften the breath down to represent the space, the kind offerings and the compassion that you give self. And as you exhale, only when you fill up that self are you able to project that kindness in a more holistic form out and away through that exhale. Now gently and slowly begin to gather your knees together. Roll off your towel, but stay on the floor. And as you come off your towel, place your feet as wide as your mat. Knock your knees lightly to the left and cactus your arms open and wide from your heart. Take a deep full breath down into the lower right side of your body, and exhale, collect the breath up and out. And then gently take your weight to the opposite side, where your knees lightly float to the right side. Take a deep full breath down to the lower left side of your hip, and down beyond the pelvis and beyond. And exhale, do press the breath out. Now as you inhale, find your center point and plant your feet underneath your kneecaps with your toes pointing forward. Lower your arms down by your side. As you inhale, press into your feet energetically, and then use your exhale to carve up through your pelvic floor, lift your pelvis, and sweep your arms lightly back behind you. On your exhale, start to lower through your upper back, mid-back, all the way to the base of your pelvis, and then down to the earth. Press your strong feet down and start to inhale. Sweep your arms all the way upward. Deep full breath here. And exhale, begin to slowly descend the whole body down to the earth. Inhale, prepare, press into your strong feet. Exhale, carve it up with your breath. Reach and lift, extend, look up. Inhale here. And exhale, begin to lower while you press out your air. Your next inhale, gather your knees to your heart. Roll side to side. Keep your gaze point forward. Hug your hands behind your kneecaps and start to rock up and then gently back. Up and forward, back, and then one more till you can come right here to balance with me. Your balance point, plant your feet down, press the weight into your seat bones, lift your spine. So same thing here. When you are moving forward, there is an opening of the heart rather than a closing, right? So there's a willingness to step into the space. So notice that's also representative of how your body, your spine stays long as you come forward. Plant your big toes together. Lift up on your seat bones. Hover for a moment. Even just kind of wave your seat side to side there. And then once you get a good balance point, your seat presses down, your spine and heart lift. As you inhale, open. On the exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open your knees. Now notice here your big toe mounds stay connected, and you may even free your arms and exhale to lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. So keep that going quite strongly here. So you exhale forward and you inhale, lengthen. Just beginning to wake up some of the areas of the body that need to be woke. 2 more. And then find your center point, and as you come down, wrap your arms to your legs, walk your feet back, and just dive your gaze point down. Take a deep full breath to your whole back body, that 360 breath again. And exhale, carve it up, lift the pelvic floor, hug the belly in and up, and let the exhale gently lift. Now plant your hands behind you, and it can be your fingertips too. Swivel over to the left hip here. Inhale, draw your legs forward. Okay, now your next inhale, tap your feet down. Take yourself over to the right hip. Exhale, knees to the heart, but heart to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, one hip twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right, chest to the left. Inhale, center, knees to the left, chest to the right. So just take a few of these twists and open. And if you're really comfortable here, you can extend the legs and play there, moving a little bit faster, but keeping the connection of your big toe mounds, the lift of your heart, and your exhale to help you come up. 1 more. Good. And then butterfly your feet open into a diamond here. So you inhale, wave your arms forward, willingness to free that back body. And then inhale, reach forward. Collect your palms as you exhale, come up to balance, lifted center. Inhale, wave yourself forward. Exhale, lift strong. Inhale forward as you exhale, collect from your center to help you express out into the world. Whoever comes into your space, offering them that seed of compassion. Exhale. Inhale, center. Stay strong in your back body. Do 1 more. And exhale. Now slowly begin to cross your ankles. Plant your strong hands to the earth. Find yourself to hands and knees position. So you can separate your fingers nice and wide now. Press them into the earth. And on that inhale, gently float your heart forward. And as you exhale, please bend your elbows and roll yourself up through your spine. Inhale, soften, gaze forward. Exhale, collect, press up and out. Nice. Inhale, forward. You're going to tuck your toes down. Exhale, carve up, and maybe your knees lift a little. Inhale, open. Exhale, press into the earth while your knees hover off. Do that 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. And then the next time that you come forward, and you may have to step your hands forward for it, you're going to use your exhale to press up into downward dog. And to gently walk your heels towards and away from the floor. Breathe into your body. And just awaken the back body lines. On your inhale, press into your fingertips, relax your shoulders, and let's take some dog pulses. As you inhale, bend elbows and knees towards each other, seat bones go back. Exhale, find your length. Inhale, bend. Wide fingertips, exhale, soften. Do that 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, carve up from pelvic floor to lower belly, soften. Now find your downward dog, this beautiful inversion for your body. Take a deep full breath in through the nose and down to the rest of the body. And as you exhale and pick it up from the pelvic floor, stick the tip of your tongue to your chin, lion's breath. Do it one more time. Inhale, breathe down. Exhale, lion's breath. Now start to walk your feet until they reach under your hips there. No need to walk them forward. Bend your knees. Take hold of alternate elbows with your hands. Bend your knees a lot and start to drape over your long legs, letting your brain release and allowing your spine to unravel. So I ask that we drop any judgment in this class to our current health hack of kindness and compassion. There's no judgment to how often you do it, how often you should do it, when you didn't do it, when you did do it. But just drop it all right now. We're just experiencing a moment to awaken that space, if it comes natural or not to. And now plant your fingertips to your shins, or roll up nice and long, inhale. And on your exhale, bend and take some time with a few breaths to roll yourself, to collect from the earth, or reach your arms and open up, and then lower down and find your flame in front of you. As you inhale, breathe down, create that space, create that dedication to just be okay with whatever arises today. And exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor, pull the belly in and press out. Let's begin to find our core salutations. We're going to take two. The first one is with our twisted circles. I'll reintroduce those to you because it's been a while. And the second one will add a little bit more of opening through the shoulders and back body. So you're atop your mat. As you inhale, bend your knees, float to the sky, open. And on the exhale, fold, find the earth. Press your fingertips to your shins, do crawl up halfway. Plant your wide gecko grip down, separate your fingers, step back to downward dog. Take a deep breath here. And then bend the limbs, hips go back. Exhale, lift up onto your toes, wave your spine forward into plank. Knees up or down here in your plank. Tap your knees lightly to the earth. Lean your heart forward, collect your belly in. And then bend the elbows as you find your way to the earth. Point your toenails, 3 cobra waves. Inhale, prepare, feet stay down. Exhale, chin to heart. Roll yourself into a baby cobra, open up. Lower down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sweep inward, lift your belly, open your heart, relax your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, lower, one more like that. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to heart, roll your lumbar long, shoulders back, breathe. Lower halfway, press your strong hands, come to your knees, tuck your toes, lift your pelvis, and find your way back to downward dog. Relax the shoulders on the back, away from the neck. Deep breath in, bend the limbs, raise the right leg up, inhale. Keep your left knee bent in service of your back, compassionate to your joints. And as you exhale, carve your right knee to your heart, step it forward to your right hand. Stay here looking forward. And as you inhale, right knee stays bent, right arm comes up. You can always put a block under the left hand. Exhale, bend your back knee, circle down. Inhale, open, twisted circles. Exhale, bend. We're going to warm up that front leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, reach. Keep playing with that bend in the back knee while you do keep your front knee bent and press into your front foot. Nice. One more. Reach the right arm up, get long, and then lower everything down. Go ahead and plant your strong hands and step back to downward dog. Deep full breath here, fill up your whole body. Exhale, let it out through the nose or the mouth, lion's breath. Bend the knees, inhale, prepare, raise the left leg skyward. Right knee can stay bent, serve the joints there. Exhale, come forward, core plank, hover, hold, step the left foot forward. Your left foot forward here, twisted circles on the other side. Right hand can always come to a block. That's how you bring the floor up to you. Left knee stays bent. Inhale, open the left arm. Exhale, circle down to the back knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle. Good. Stubbornly press through that left foot. And as you exhale, feel a nice gentle lift of pelvic floor to lower belly. So you're really involving that inner body with the outer expression. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle. Now the next time you come up, a gentle lift of the left arm. Stay to breathe. And then lower down. Good. Release any props. Step back to downward dog. Breathe easy. Plant your big toe mounds together. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, step or hop wherever you land under your hips. Fingertips to the shins. Roll yourself up halfway, get long. Bend your knees, roll over your legs, and fold. Hands to alternate elbows. Hang loose for a second. Again, with a willingness to drop any judgment. And then take 1 to 3 breaths to roll your way up to stand. Let that inhale lift and open your heart. Gently lean back. Collect your finger pads, and as you exhale, start to lower. Find them in front of your gaze. Deep full breath in, breathe down. Nice active exhale from the pelvic floor to the lower belly. Hug and lift up. Second core salutation, come to the top of your mat. When you're ready, bend your knees. Inhale, float to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, fold over your long legs, find the earth. Fingertips to the floor or the shins, halfway lift. Fingertips to the earth, slide to your strong hands and step back to downward dog. From your downward dog, take a breath here. And as you inhale, hips and knees go back. Lift up onto your toes, swivel forward into plank. Strong in your body as you press the floor away. But in service of your body, if you're hanging out in your low back, lower your knees. That would look like this. And everybody lean your heart forward, lower your knees, and start to bend your elbows. 1 to 3 breaths to get you down. Point your toenails. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to heart, 1 cobra wave. Circle up, drop the shoulders, breathe through the body. Gently look to the right, and then gently look to the left. Find your center point, bow down, press the floor away to your knees. Tops of the feet is an option, pointed plank. Tuck your toes and find your downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, right leg to the sky, left knee stays bent. Exhale, carve your right knee to your heart, core plank, step it to your right hand. And prepare for a lunge, breath of freedom. So as you go ahead and bend your back knee, lengthen your spine, and use your exhale to roll yourself in and up. Stay low in the lunge for a moment with the arms. So you're going to continue to bend into your front knee, but lengthen your back leg. And as you inhale, open your arms, breath of freedom. And on the exhale, wrap them to your heart, chin to chest. Inhale, open. Notice my back knee pulse says exhale. Inhale, lift your heart, breathe. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in, open, open. 1 more, bow. And then plant your hands to the earth. Go ahead and open your feet to the long edge of the mat, so it looks like this. Nice. Bend both knees. Take a soft linja lunge, not too deep. And now that same right foot, turn it open. Crawl up on the exhale to lower your right forearm on your right thigh. Left arm back. Exhale, back. Inhale, open up, side angle circles. Exhale, lower. Now your back foot should be facing the long edge of your mat. And try to encourage your right knee to stay bent here. So just waving yourself, even circling yourself with a little bit more compassion here, a little bit more kindness. Right? So what are you willing to be more generous in terms of how you judge yourself, how you communicate internally? And then reach up, over, through that left arm. Sweep your belly gently in and up as you open your heart. Inhale, breathe down. Exhale, carve up. Take your arms back, lower them to the earth, turn your right foot forward. Squeegee your heels in and your toes out. Gather from the earth, inhale. All the way up to stand you go. And on the exhale, press out, goddess pose. So with your goddess, just start to play here for a moment. Notice my lower body's pretty steady. It's the upper body that has more of a freedom of movement. Whatever you want to do, you're in your own space. It's kind of nice, you can do your own thing. Whatever needs to be free, focus on that. So if it's a right shoulder, and you're working that one a little bit more, if it's a left, if it's just simply an opening of the chest where you've been feeling really tight, then you do that. Inhale and exhale. Work your way all the way back down. Turn to the front of your mat. Turn everything forward. Now check this out. Your hands go down, back to downward dog, and then bend the knees, raise the right leg straight up. Left knee stays bent. Breathe easy. We're going to try something here. So you want to bend your right knee, open your right hip. Take your right foot over behind you. Let it touch down, come onto the blade edge of your left foot. Press into your strong left hand. Exhale, collect up through the hip, collect up through the belly. Reach the right arm and place it on the hip here for a moment, okay? Exhale, open, pressing into the blade edge of the left foot and strong through the right. And then maybe reach, reach, reach and open. Lift your heart, lift your hips more than your heart. Breathe in and exhale, release. Take your right leg all the way back. Take a moment to just sway side to side and to breathe into your body. As you inhale, bend the knees, hips back. Roll forward, find your plank. Tap your knees lightly to the earth. Lean the heart forward. 1 to 3 breaths can get you down. So you want to take your time to get there. And as you find your way there, take a deep breath in, prepare, and then use your exhale to start to roll in and up, cobra. Inhale here, lower halfway, press the hands, come to the knees or top to the feet. Transition back, downward dog. Yep, we're about to get that other side, so inhale, bend the limbs, raise the left leg up. Right knee stays bent, curl the left knee to the heart, core plank, and step it forward. Left knee forward here, preparing for your lunge as you lengthen forward, bend the back knee, inhale. And on your exhale, start to bend your back knee and roll yourself inward and upward. So you're about here hanging with your arms. Inhale, open out, breath of freedom. Exhale, carve, hug your body. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. Inhale, wave, lift your heart. Exhale, circle in. One more like that. Exhale. And Jolie, slowly begin to lower the hands. Turn your right foot open. Stay close to your left leg as your left foot still stays opening to the short edge of your mat. Use your next exhale to roll up. Lift your left forearm to your thigh. Right arm for side angle circles. Next exhale, bow it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. So just take a few circles here, rolling through the air, as if to remind yourself, how can I be more compassionate to myself? What am I going to light and circle around my body in service of kindness to self? Because it all begins there. And if you're comfortable, reach the right arm over your head. Lean to the left, but swivel your heart open. Use your active breath to breathe down on the inhale and lift up swiftly on the exhale. And start to break it down. Turn both feet forward and take a moment to lunge side to side. This time perhaps going a tiny bit deeper. If it's comfortable to open the toes just a little bit, you can lunge over to the right leg and take a half squat here, only if it's comfortable, right? And maybe just take a moment to see if the hands come together. If they don't, that's fine. Or you can stay here, you can even stay in a half breath here, but breathing in on the inhale, breathing out on the exhale, then take your time to build your way to the other side. Always serve your knees. Deep breath here on the inhale, opening up through the inner right thigh, playing with the hands. Maybe they do come up. Maybe the breathing has to activate a bit more. Maybe the hands stay down. Breathe down on the inhale, lift up on the exhale. Gently begin to make your way to center again. Turn forward to the top of your mat. Everything follows you. Plant your strong hands down. Go ahead and do kick your left leg skyward. Your right knee stays a little bent here. Open your left hip. Next time you're ready, step the left leg over. Come onto the blade edge of the right foot. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to lift your hips to your belly and take your left hand to your hip. And then slowly next exhale, start to lift a little higher through the hips. Maybe reach the left arm open, and it doesn't have to go there if that's not what's for you today. Breathe here. When you're ready, start to lower. Turn. Breathe. Lower your knees. Come to sit, sweep up. Take your hands to your wrist creases and press into the base of your palm as if to press upward and decompress the joint here. Press into the palm with your thumb and you're pressing upward here. Right away we decompress the wrists. Try it on the other side. Massage from the forearm all the way up and then upward through the base of your palm. Circle your wrists. Lengthen your long arms. Walk your hips back in the air and descend your forehead to the earth. Find your puppy pose. Plant your hands and take your fingertips, palms together, thumbs to the nape of the back there. Take a deep breath in and exhale, pour it out. One more deep full breath in. Exhale, let it out. And gently start to crawl up. Plant your hands to the earth, tuck your toes. We've got one more active part before we come down to the earth. Raise your legs up. Breathe here. Plant your big toes together. Bend your knees and elbows, hips back. Press into your strong hands and hop to land under your hips, wherever that is. Roll up halfway, fingertips to the floor or to the shins. Exhale, bend. Take a moment to press into your right foot as you start to roll up and in through your left. So you're here, hanging out with the arms. Find your drishti, which is your point of focus, forward of you. We're going to bend the right knee and kick the left leg back to take it in our left hand. All right, so this is going to move to a level that is compassionate and kind to your spine, your hips, and your joints back there. So press down and start to lengthen up, reaching your right arm forward. Then again, you back off. You bend your right knee, engage the earth with your right foot, and then press away from the earth and let that give you a bit more lift. And then again, your inhale is to lower, your exhale is to lift up from the earth and start to find a variation of your dancer pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then your full expression, where it is for you. Press your foot into your hand into your foot, and keep your hips turning down. Slowly start to collect back to your center. Plant your left foot down and walk side to side for a moment. And slowly inhale, reach the arms skyward. Exhale, fold, break it down, bend the knees. Roll it halfway. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Press strongly through your left foot so you can carry your right leg inward and upward. Same thing here. So we're going to use the earth to settle down into it and then get this nice lift and support from it. Kick your right leg back behind you. Inhale, bend to the left knee. Exhale, slowly start to lift with your left arm. Inhale, bend. Exhale, pick it up from the earth, and maybe the leg goes up a bit more. Inhale, back it off, back it off. Exhale, sweep up through the pelvic floor and belly. Keep turning your hips down. For your dancer pulses, inhale, exhale, 2 more, and then your full expression. 1 more, exhale, good. Keep your hips turning down, gaze point forward please, and when you're ready, release. I looked forward, so I fell out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow, find the earth. Halfway lift, and you grow. Plant your strong hands, step back to downward dog. Last one of the evening. Take a deep full breath here. Exhale, carve it out with your breath. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the right leg skyward. And then curl your right knee to your heart. You're switching it up to move into pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. Right foot opens to the left. Lower the shin leg down, or the shin area. And start to walk your way back here. Your blocks can always come in really handy because they can bring the floor to you by placing them under. So if you have them, you can use them for this kind of stuff. It's great. So you want to press and then lift up. If you don't have them, use your fingertips. Exhale, bow. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, lift up, up, up. And now as you come back to your center point, begin to lower your forearms and squeegee your left foot back into your pigeon. If you want to make any modifications here to deepen the pose, I would suggest you do so by opening the right knee, not the foot. To protect the knee there. And then you may choose to descend further to your heart or moonwalk to the left. Or you may just be happy and know that it's a space that is in service of you better to stay here. And then as you inhale, do breathe down with a willingness to surrender. And as you exhale, give a nice press up from pelvic floor to lower belly and higher. To even light a new spark for you in terms of how you respond to being compassionate to both self and others. Any kind acts that float through your awareness on a daily basis. No judgment if they're a lot or a little. Relax your shoulders. Continue to pulse your breath down on the inhale, actively up on the exhale. And now if you're lower, start to peel your way back up. Walk up to your hands. Sweep your belly in, open. Come to sit on your right thigh and swing your left leg around. Keep it wide like this. So we're back here. And then as you relax your left arm down by your left leg, you may even bend the knee for more support. Reach your right arm up. Inhale here, look up. Exhale, bow. Circle forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, reach it over to the left for some lateral flexion. Option to bend the knee, of course, is there. And then lean to the left, feeling a nice release across the whole right side of your waist there. Take a deep, full breath down to the right as you peel your gaze open. Feel your right sit bone fully connected. Your next breath cycle, lower your right hand on the floor. Nice gecko grip, wide fingertips. Press it actively down, inhale, prepare. And use your exhale to circle your left arm up and reach and open into your stargazer. Slowly release and collect to your center. Then go ahead and spin back to downward dog. And as you do, send your hips to the sky. Deep full breath here, your inversion. Inhale, bend the limbs, left leg raises up. Right knee stays bent a little. Exhale, carve your left knee to your heart. Open your left foot to the right as you lower your shin down. And then walk your way back. And once again, you may want to take the blocks to support you. So as you inhale, you open on the exhale, wave down on your blocks or your fingertips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more like that. And exhale, lower As you make your way down, find your forearms and trickle your right foot back. If your arms are close to you, still have that essential oil, maybe bring them to your nose, take a deep breath in, and let it out. A couple options here to come into a sleeping pigeon, which is to lengthen, or to walk over to the right and moonwalk. And remember, if you want more with that leg, you want to open the left knee out versus pull that foot forward. So with your pigeon pose, see if you can even just release the weight of your head. Take a deep full breath down on the inhale. And then a nice press up on the exhale. All right, so that as you inhale and you fold to your center, it's in service of self. As you exhale and you press back out, it becomes in service of others. And then you find this balance between the two. Understanding that self must be served before you can give out. Otherwise you burn out. 3 more breaths here. Gently and slowly begin to peel your way back up. Sweep your belly in. This time come to sit on the left and open out slowly through the right leg there. So your left foot is towards your inner right thigh, facing forward. Option to bend this right knee a little bit and press your heel foot down. As you inhale, sweep your left arm up, and on your exhale, circle it, bow forward. Inhale, rainbow it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. And then exhale, lean it over to the right there. Maybe lengthen the leg if your sit bone feels comfortable. Lean to the right, but sweep your spine up. Use your inhale to drop all the way down to your pelvic floor and soften it. And use your exhale to even wrap around your low back, sweep up through pelvic floor. If it's more comfortable to release the neck and gaze point, do it. Then gently release, press your strong left hand down. Ease it into the earth, good gecko grip. And on your next exhale, circle your right arm down, lift your seat, and open up into your stargazer. And release when you're ready. Collect your legs to center, wrap your knees to your heart, and take a moment to bow down. Feel the breath move into your abdomen and fill up your legs there. Fill up the space in your body. And as you exhale, collect from your pelvic floor, pull your belly in, and lift up. And take another 2 breaths just simply to zone into the breath here. 1 more down on the inhale, creating a release, and up on the exhale, actively lifting. Gently begin to pour your legs open, butterfly them wide so the soles of your feet connect. You can walk your hips a little bit more in, and as you inhale, open out, lift your spine. As you exhale, start to wave side to side, and then ease your way down to fold. Maybe wrap the elbows to the outside of the legs. On the inhale, back off, ease up with your heart, and on the exhale, bow. And then with your lower back sweeping in and up the whole time and your seat bones pressed into the floor, you should feel a release across your inner thighs. Take a deep breath down on the inhale. A softening or release is welcome. And a nice gentle lift on the exhale. Feeling the activity or the dedication to the work that you do daily to dedicate to your health, to be compassionate to your body. Gently start to release, close your knees, come to lay on your back and keep your block within arm's reach. As you come to lay all the way down, let's go ahead and just come into a bridge prep with your block in arm's reach. We'll do some of our favorites to end before our relaxation here. So you're down on your back, bridge prep. Let's try a full bridge, an active one to start. Press your feet. They should be under your kneecaps. Press them into the earth. Inhale. And start to exhale, slowly roll yourself up. And as you roll up, let your shoulders be natural. Gently draw your inner thighs towards each other, but scrub your heels back. Relax your hands, palm face down to the earth. Take a deep, full breath here. In and out through the nose. If you're comfortable with your wheel, you can place your hands from your bridge under your elbows there. And then you can use your exhale to press up into your wheel pose. I'm going to stay here today. You're welcome to do that if it's in your practice. Deep, full breath here. Fill up everything. And then exhale, everybody start to lower it all the way down. As you come down, it might feel nice just to do knees to chest, swaying side to side for a moment. Before we now take the block variation, which is to place your feet down again. Use your exhale to carve up, slide that block under your sacrum spine. Should graze your bottom and be below your lower back. Shoulders naturally on the back, hug your legs in, and extend your legs up into your inversion. Option to circle the ankles, or just set steady and still. Allow the new blood flow to trickle down to all of your limbs, to your organs, and to each and every one of your systems. Take a deep, full breath into your whole body. And exhale, give it a nice, gentle ease out. Relax your jaw here and your face. Now gently lower your legs. If you're comfortable to extend your left leg forward and your left arm up, go for it. Lengthen through your fingers and toes and breathe into your whole left side and front pelvis. Elongate through your arm and leg on the left side. And when you're ready, bend your left knee, lower your left arm, extend your right leg, and reach your right arm back there. Take a deep, full breath in and down on the inhale. And a nice softening, yet still vibrant exhale up and out. Gently start to bend. Lower your right arm here. Remove the block as you raise your hips and then descend them back. Take your knees to your heart, swivel them to the right so your hips go to the left. Reach your arms wide, palms face open. Take a deep full breath down to the whole left side and maybe even take your hand on your left leg and gently give it some traction by pressing it down. You're going to gently pull through the back of your leg, not so much that you bring the left knee to you, but gently pull to create what we call traction in the spine, away from the pelvis and away from the leg bone. Take a deep, full breath here, relaxing the shoulders to the earth on the exhale. Just send the breath where you feel it may need a little bit more compassion. When you're ready to release, move on back to center, ground your pelvis for a moment, squeegee your hips to the right, and let your knees stack to the left. Once you're here, you want to maybe lift that left shoulder just a tad bit if it's dropped. Reach the arms wide, with an option to take the left hand, give it a gentle press, or maybe a soft pull inward to create this traction across your spine. Totally optional, but it's nice if you're seated a lot like we all are these days, and traction will feel good. Take a deep, full breath down to the right side. You're gonna even notice if you're starting to hike your right hip up, release it down, offer it that ability to surrender, and then share your breath with that part of your body. When you're ready, begin to release. Now find your final rest, and it could be that you want to extend out and just starfish your arms and legs open, or it could be that you want to come back to how we started our class, which was in a reclined butterfly on your towel or on your blocks. So whatever variation you're taking, move into it now. Ready for your relaxation. You want to dim your lights at home, go for it. And I'll wait a few minutes for you to get here. I'm going to have you continue to lay down. I will come up to sit to guide you. So wherever you're at, make yourself comfortable to be there for a few minutes. And do take a deep, full breath down when you arrive on the inhale. And exhale, let it out through your mouth. Beautiful sigh out. Try it again, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Gently and slowly allow your eyes to fall closed. Let your face begin to soften. Even allow your cheekbones to relax. The shoulders drop back. Let your breath be more natural. Begin to release through the jawline. Releasing the tongue from the top of the mouth and softening the inside of the mouth. Relax through the throat and the back of your neck. Ease the weight of your arm bones down towards your palms and into your fingertips. Relax through your belly and chest. Soften the lower belly and the front pelvis. And ease the weight of the low back. Relax the bottom. Allow your leg bones to slowly melt down all the way to your lower limbs, into your heel foot, your ankle foot, your top foot, soles of your feet. And stay for a moment, embracing the vibration of sound. Feel your breath move deeper into your body. Allow your exhale release through any part that's still tense. Begin to wiggle your fingertips, knowing that of course you can stay as long as you want to here. If you are ready to come out, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe take a nice stretch through your entire body. When you feel comfortable, hug your knees to your heart. Take small circles side to side, massaging your back down into the earth. And then take some time to build your way back up to the side first. And then upward to sit. Take your time to get there. And as you come up to sit, lengthen your back. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Close your eyes. Take a full breath in, fill up. Notice how you feel.